Ladies and gentlemen, the war on dogs is still raging on. I'm Tal the Traveling Clad, your sweet Zionist prince, here from the land of Israel. If you want to be a sweet Zionist prince or princess just like me, get the merch down below in the description at thetravelingclad.com. Oops! Just gave you a behind-the-scenes look at my YouTube channel. Wasn't supposed to do that. Oopsie. This is actually what we wanted to look at is a clip from Tommy Robinson. Let's take a look.
Are we
The BBC is now pushing anti-dog propaganda, apparently.
all becoming too dog friendly? From coffee shops, restaurants and retailers like IKEA, Zara and John Lewis. Dog friendly spaces are becoming easy to come by. There are 13.5 million pet dogs in the UK and 36% of households own at least one dog. But people who are allergic to dogs or afraid of them say that the rise of these dog-friendly spaces is a concern. One woman with the extreme fear of dogs told the BBC that she feels trapped and only goes out on special occasions due to the lack of dog-free zones. She's one of the many seeking support in online groups who offer advice on how to avoid them. But a coffee shop owner whose brand is underpinned by the dogs says that they're part of the family. What do you think? Has it all gone a bit too far? Are we all becoming...
No. I don't think it's gone far enough. Look at that fucking face. If someone has a problem with that because of their Islamic hadith that tells them in some backwards way, even though the Quran reveres the children of Israel and one of the emblems of the children of Israel was a dog from the tribe of Benjamin. If some random fucking hadith tells you need to fear dogs and that's why you're afraid to go out of your house, sorry, deport yourself. Get the fuck out of the UK. You don't deserve to be there. Just leave. Just get out. No one cares. Just go. Because dogs are here to stay, and we in the world should fight for our doggies to be our best friends and show them that we love them all around always. Here is Tommy Robinson with Congressman Randy Fine.
This is a picture of what I quote tweeted, and yet most of the media left it out. They focused on my comment, which frankly, taken in isolation, you'd ask, why would anyone be saying this? But when you're responding to this, it makes all the sense in the world. Because what she's telling me is I have to choose between my dog and her and people like her in the community she represents. She can leave and go home where they hate dogs. This is the United States of America. We love our dogs. We're going to keep our dogs.
I agree, and we should love our dogs and keep our dogs. Also, Nerdine Kiswani is worse than a dog. She's a horrible human being and a terror supporter, and we can happily and easily deport her from the United States of America. We should deport her from the United States of America, and we should import some more dogs in her place. Now, here's more antics from the British police who are harassing peaceful dog walkers to move away.
This is the police.
Hey, I'm no Nazi.
This is the police appeasing the leftists again. Yeah.
And this apparently has to do with a protest against Islam.
I'm not a Nazi. Stopping you from moving forward to breach of peace. What, just for saying I don't want to be called a Nazi? You shouldn't be allowed it.
It's a controlled tactic, so you can't say you'll do anything.
Just keep on going round.
It's to protect the leftists.
Absolutely.
What do you mean, move on? How pathetic are you?
From the British, we love you.
You're not going that way. Excuse me. Guys, two of you, please. Two of you, straight away.
No.
People being told lots of things.
And
now they're all mobilised.
as usual. To do with being a Nazi, it's got nothing to do with being a Nazi. You just don't want to pay for you to live in there.
The dog knows. Good doggy.
Why? Why is that all? Good doggy. What do you mean that's not right? They've done nothing wrong. I like being shouted Nazi. That guy is shouting on a megaphone, Nazi in my face. And the police are here telling people not to be insulted that they're being called Nazis.
Yeah, of course you are, mate. Yeah,
Do you
stay
understand what the
behind.
Nazis
All right.
Because that's really offensive. Yeah. When you're letting them
You
stand there and shout
can stand where you want, film what you want.
at on-sugar residents in order to what?
How are you? All right.
Because we're upset our taxpayers' money's going on funding Afghans.
Where else would you rather be on a Sunday night?
Nazis. God, you're the Nazis. They're actually standing there watching them shout that. Are they allowed to shout Nazis? Am I allowed to go over someone's face and shout Nazi? No, I'm not, am I? So why you stood there watching them shouting?
The reason why we've actually got out is because the boss has already
You're
explained
useless.
that you can't watch it.
You're useless. You stood there letting people shout out obscenities like that.
And then they attempt to arrest you.
No. How embarrassing is that? Where's your stones?
We haven't made any attempts to arrest you.
You've got 1, 2, 3. She's been flagging me around the corner because I took offence that you shouted Nazi in his face. I don't want me to be called a Nazi in my own street, on my own leave the area. I live here. I don't want Afghan men in the centre of Altrincham. They think a 9-year-old girl can get married. I don't want to. Don't want to. That's the meaning of Nazi.
So there's another example: the British police just backstabbing the citizens in the UK. This woman, disgruntled at Afghan migrants in the UK who are causing endless issues, especially for people like her. And I don't know how the full context there, but I take her side because she has a dog. And there they are harassing her. Here's a man trying to find a taxi to go home with 2 dogs. All the taxi drivers appear to be Pakistani heritage. Muslims decline to take them.
Here we go, 2026 England. Watch me not get a taxi with both of these dogs. Watch this. Watch this. Right, so we've got 3 taxis capable of taking me and my dogs, yeah? Watch this. My friend, dogs? No? No? Okay, watch. Watch this, watch this. Taxi number 2. My friend, lift? No? No? Okay, watch this. Lift number 3. My friend, taxi. Taxi.
I take only guide dog.
Huh?
I take only guide dog.
Only guide dog. Oh, like that. Oh, because there's a purpose, yeah? Because it's not haram, innit? These dogs are haram, innit?
I take only guide dog.
These dogs are protection dogs. They're halal. They're halal. Protection dogs.
They're too big, the 5 miles in the car.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's not, is it? It's because they're haram, innit? It's because, yeah, exactly. There you go. England 2026. Fucking beautiful.
I get his fucking frustration. I get it. But listen, your government imported a bunch of these weird ass Pakistani and Bangladeshi Islamists, and you guys did nothing about it for years. It's time for you guys. You realize this was a bad idea. Do something about it now. You got to do something about it. I hope Americans wake up and realize that Muslims do not want to take away only your dogs. They want to take away your freedom of having dogs. It is about control and dominance. Let's take a look at this clip.
I hope Americans wake up and realize that Muslims don't want to take
Oops,
away
sorry.
your dogs only. They want to take away your freedom of having dogs. It's about control and dominance. This pro-Palestinian Mandani supporter just posted this, that finally NYC is coming to Islam. She means Islam is taking over New York. Dogs definitely have a place in society, just not as indoor pets. So basically, she's putting herself in a position to dictate what her whole society in the West should look like. Congressman Randy Fine replied, "If they force us to choose, the choice between dogs and Muslims isn't a difficult one." As a Muslim, I'm totally in line with his statement. He is totally right. But then, Jake Tapper, the CNN guy, came to the rescue screaming, "Disgusting bigotry!" And then Gavin Newsom, of course, "Resign now, you racist Islam." Apparently, the governor of California isn't educated enough to know that Islam is not a race, and Muslims can actually choose to be civilized, respectful citizens, and not dominating savages. I have been in Mecca and I own a dog myself. This isn't about dog. This isn't about religion. This is about control and domination. And how do I know? I'm Iranian. We have been through the exact same thing before. Iranians are Muslims. Our late Shah, his first name was Mohammad Reza Shah, for God's sake. But still, they managed to take power in Iran in the name of Islam. Back in 1979, the Islamists had no luck until France welcomed Khomeini as a refugee. In Paris, the same exact cult, the pro-Palestinian leftists, helped him to portray the Shah of Iran as the ultimate enemy, a corrupt regime that must be annihilated. Among all his crime, being pro-Israeli, pro-US, supportive of women's rights, his worst crime was loving dogs, not just as family members, but he funded and equipped hospitals for pets. The leftist, liberal Democrats, corrupt elite in academia and media portrayed this monster as a freedom fighter, spread lies about the Shah on BBC, and rioted against him. Sound familiar, right? They enabled Islamist terrorists, secretly gave weapons to the Islamists, and then they took power through extreme violence. Ever since in Iran, dogs are not legally allowed as pets. People still have them, of course, but they have to hide them and wait until dark to take them out. Why? Because authorities not only seize them and kill them, they fine the owner massively. This is the reality under Shia Islamic rule, the Islamo-leftists. Disconnect the issue with many Americans is that they only know Sunni Islam from 9/11, but Mamdani, Khomeini, Khamenei, they are Shia Muslims. They play the oppressed card and use Islam as a tool to gain power. Don't forget, Mamdani's mother was partying with Bill Clinton and Jeff Bezos at Epstein's place in 2009. This guy has been groomed to seize power behind this facade of grassroots pro-Palestine Muslim. And just like in Iran, the enablers, which I call traitors, are the Democrats and the corrupt elite in academia and media. So Americans, please, don't be naive. Don't hand your freedom to these enemies of life. Protect what you have unapologetically and fiercely. Otherwise, you will have to fight to get it back, just like Iranians are still fighting today. Don't think it won't happen to you. It will if you don't stand up now. Choose freedom. Don't give in to their lies. Choose dogs. Be like Randy, not Jake.
Yep. Listen, Iranians know best about how this happened, the coalition between the Islamists and the left. And the more we listen up, the more we pay attention to what the Iranians are saying to us, the more we will learn. Until we decide to learn from them, I'm not sure the world will ever change. We really, really need to pay attention to what they've lived through in their personal experience.
What did Muhammad say about dogs? Here, volume 4 of Sahih Bukhari, number 539. Narrated Abu Talha. The Prophet said, angels do not enter a house which has either a dog or a picture in it. So if you have a dog, angels won't come to your home. If you have a picture in it, they won't come to your home. But now watch what happens here. Sahih Muslim. Now I'm going to quote Sahih Muslim, even though it's not Bukhari, it's still authentic. Sahih Muslim, number 5246. Okay, notice this. The subheading says, chapter 19, angels do not enter a house in which there's a dog or a picture. Aisha reported that Gabriel made a promise with Allah's messenger to come at a definite hour. That hour came, but he did not visit him. So Gabriel said, Muhammad, I'm going to be at your house at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. came and went. He didn't show up. So Muhammad is now troubled. Like, why didn't Gabriel show up? Watch the answer. There was in his hand, in the hand of Allah's apostle, a staff. He threw it from his hand and said, never has Allah or his messenger ever broken their promise. Then he cast a glance and by chance found a puppy under his cot and said, Aisha, when did this dog enter here? She said, by Allah, I don't know. He then commanded and was turned out. When the puppy was thrown out, then Gabriel came and Allah's messenger said to him, you promised me and I waited for you, but you did not come. Whereupon he, Gabriel, said, it was the dog in your house which prevented me to come, for we angels do not enter a house in which there's a dog or a picture. Now look how brilliant Gabriel is. Gabriel missed his appointed meeting with Muhammad because there was a puppy in Muhammad's house that died unbeknownst to Muhammad. When he threw out the puppy, Gabriel showed up. Now, guys, help me understand this. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Why didn't Gabriel simply meet him outside the house? Why didn't Gabriel wait for Muhammad to come out of the house and show up saying, hey, Muhammad, I'm here, but I won't enter your house because there's a dog here? Why did Gabriel not show up at all? You mean that Gabriel is so limited, he can only show up in Muhammad's house? He can't meet Muhammad outside his house? And why are angels hesitant, reticent to enter a home with dogs in it? Why would dogs cause angels not to enter your home? But then it gets worse. Because of this stupid narration. Because of this stupid narration. You know what Muhammad did? Let me read this. According to Sahih Bukhari, volume 4, number 540. And because of this, Allah's apostle ordered that the dogs should be killed. They started slaughtering and killing dogs because of this teaching of Gabriel, where Gabriel said, we angels don't enter homes where there are dogs or pictures. So Muhammad said, hey, start killing all the dogs. Until a woman came and said, wait, hold on. We need dogs to shepherd our flocks, to protect our flocks. So then Muhammad abrogated, saying, okay, kill all the dogs except the dogs for shepherding. And then he says this specifically. Talk about the racist prophet. Talk about the racist prophet. Sahih Muslim, number 3813. Watch here. Abu Zubair heard Jabir bin Abdullah saying, Allah's apostle, messenger ordered us to kill dogs, and we carried out this order so much that we also killed the dog coming with a woman from the desert. Then Allah's apostle forbade their killing. He further said, it is your duty to kill the jet black dog having 2 spots on the eyes, for it is a devil. There you go. There you go. So he abrogated, saying, okay, don't kill all the dogs. I made a stupid mistake. I abrogate that. Save the dogs for shepherding and hunting. And make sure every black dog with 2 spots, kill it. Because notice, the black dog is a devil. Notice the pattern here. In the hadith, Muhammad said, or we are told that Muhammad owned black slaves and sold black slaves. Muhammad had a dream in which he saw a black woman, and he said that black woman is a sign of an epidemic that's about to break out. So a black woman is a sign of disease. Muhammad owned and sold black slaves. Okay? Black dogs are the devil. According to the narration attributed to Muhammad, when Allah created Adam, he stroked his right side and brought out numerous white people that looked like white ants. And he says, for paradise, and I don't care. Then he stroked his left shoulder and brought out numerous black people that looked like black ants. And he said, these black people that look like black ants for hell, and I don't care. And you're telling Muhammad wasn't racist.
Oh my God, my eye, something happened to my eye while I was recording. I got to pause real quick. Sorry, I'm back with glasses. I got a case of dry eyes from looking at the screen too much, and I haven't been doing this enough. I gotta use these glasses when I'm looking at the screen for a while. Look, Sam really hates Islam, and that's not my take. But I will say there are just a lot of cancerous hadiths out there that are just absolutely horrible, and they're very backwards, and a lot of Muslims believe them, and it's a problem. There's no other way around it. They're a problem. Hadith is a massive problem, more so than the Quran, in my opinion, especially since not even all Muslims agree on all hadith. So it's not like you have like something you're like one organized thing you're fighting against. This is just a bunch of nonsense, for lack of better terms. Let's take a look at this. Sheikh Haseen.
The thobe that was licked by a dog. The hadith that refers to this in the Sunnah relates to licking utensils. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, إِذَا وَلَغَ الْكَلْبُ فِي إِنَاءِ أَحَدِكُمْ. If the dog were to lick in the pot, in the vessel, in the plate of one of you, he should wash it 7 times. In a narration, 8 times. One of them, in a narration, the first one of them is by soil. So this is the hardest and most extreme form of impurity. Urine, if it falls on my thobe, all I have to do is wash that spot once or twice until the urine is gone. That's it. This is normal najasa. Any impurity is done likewise. With the dog, in the pot or in the vessel on the plate, it has to be washed first of all with soil, sand from the ground, and then 8 or 7 times with water. 7 times. Now, what happens if I'm walking and a dog comes and sniffs my trousers or licks my trousers or my thobe or my abaya, etc.? Some scholars say you have to do the 7 times plus the soiling, even with your clothes. And this is the madhab of the Hanbali school of thought, but this is a weak opinion. the most authentic opinion is that soiling and washing 7 times is only for utensils that we eat in. The clothes are washed normally, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.
If you guys want your live counseling on if a dog licks you, how many times? My favorite memes are like, dog licks you or marrying a 9-year-old. It was like on Instagram, you go to the comments section, like dog licking you, X, marrying a 9-year-old, check mark. Man, this the hadith shit is just very goofy, and it's not to disrespect, but there's a lot of hadiths I just don't, I can't.
Oh my God! Come here!
But why is this whole video AI? I don't understand why we needed an AI video. There are so many videos of dogs. I just makes me want to skip it. There's so many videos of dogs like coming home to their owners. Why make a bunch of AI? We know how great dogs are. We don't need a fucking AI video. It's such a weird thing. Here's Andrew Gold, friend of the show. We love him. With Dominic Tarshinsky, also another friend of the show. We love him as well. Let's take a look.
Dog the other day in a shopping mall near where I grew up. And it's such a strange thing because you have, it's now very multicultural and lots of people from different backgrounds and things. But the Hindus, there's about half and half, I think, because there's quite a lot of Hindus there. And you can see they're Hindu from how they dress. They come over to me and my dog and they want to pick up the dog and they say, oh, I'm going to take him home with me and all this stuff.
Beautiful.
The Muslims there, they dive out the way or they spit.
Oh, because dog is a dirty animal.
Yeah.
You cannot have it. You dirty dog, you know?
Which
there are
is
two
why-
things. They throwing a shoe at you if you want to show the disrespect. You remember famous Bush thing.
Yeah.
Or they called you a dog because it's a dirty. We love dogs. I love dogs. I always had a dog. I love dogs.
Yeah, I love dogs. And some people watching, they might be allergic. That's different. You know, if you're allergic
No,
or
but
you're scared
it's
of
not
dog-
based. It's not based on your religion or your culture.
Yeah. They really look angry at me. And I'm just like, my dog is a little dachshund.
Why should anyone look at you angry at your own home?
Yeah.
Why? This is your home. A great Britain must be great again. It's time. Let's stop discussing. Let's stop debating. Do something. Do something. What
have I been saying the last couple months? I've been saying do something.
I vote always against migration. I always take a stand and take a floor in the parliament fighting for the right law. I do my best as a lawyer to create a good law, even though we are in opposition. I'm active on the streets. I'm active on social media. I'm doing podcasts like this to let people know me, contact me, to debate me. I'm very happy. I mean, if you would ever invite anyone to debate me, like, fighting atheist or someone who thinks that I am an Islamophobe, I'm very happy to sit here next time when I'm in London and debate. I'm very open for that. I do not have a problem to sit with someone.
There you go. Dominic Tarshinsky says it best. Why should you in your home, in a dog-friendly nation, most of the world is dog-friendly besides the Islamic world because of some random fucking hadith that doesn't really make sense. Why do you need to adjust your way of life to accommodate for them? They have enough Muslim countries. They can go back there. The woman at the train station in Germany will never be harassed by Muslim men again. You know what? Honestly, not even a bad strategy. Here's a good strategy. Women of Europe, go ahead and adopt a dog. Just go ahead and go out, adopt dogs in mass. Adopt a bunch of really big dogs too. And you kind of solve the issue for yourself there with the with the whole Islamist problem. Just go adopt a bunch of dogs. It's a great solution. I'll see you guys next one. Love you long time. Goodbye, class.